Welcome to episode 420 of the Confidence in the Klutch Podcast with Donald Nelson on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. I'm here to educate, entertain, and inform. Y'all know what it is. Don Loke. Don Loke. Click the bell for notification, new content when I drop, man. New media, energy is up, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Health is wealth, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all for coming back to me this week. Let's jump into it. A Konfident Service Announcement for the day. For the week, I should say. Here you go. Just y'all know what I'm doing right now. All right. Well, let's talk about keep talking. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep talking. First of all, today been a day. Today been a day at work, dealing with these children and things that happen and stuff like that. So I just want to say, just keep talking. When I say keep talking to yourself, right? But don't. My OG called me the supreme rationalizer. Don't go with the wrong thing too often because then you're making bad choices, right? It's okay with your first mind might tell you, I should slap him or I should slap somebody. Second mind, like, you just need to calm down. Sometimes going to a second mind is the best thing, but sometimes you might need to slap somebody. I'm not talking about violence. I'm just talking about in a situation where somebody deserves to get slapped or there's a need to slap somebody. I mean, that's not an impulse thing. That's somebody that had it coming. So that's one thing I will say. But in reality, in real talk, y'all, I'm just talking crazy. Keep talking to yourself. Keep telling yourself what to do because you have to motivate yourself. Like for y'all, I can inspire you to motivate yourself to do something better. However, for me, I have to motivate myself. Y'all can inspire me. Y'all inspire me by leaving comments, by my views going up, my streams, my downloads. Because remember, I'm not competing with other podcasts. I'm competing with TNT, ESPN, HBO Max, you know what I'm saying? Stars, motherfucking BET Plus. I'm competing with everybody for streams and downloads. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little man on the totem pole right now. But for the people that do take the time to stream and download it, I appreciate you because y'all rocking with me. So it don't matter, you know what I mean? But what I got to do is make sure my shit is unique. So keep talking to myself. What makes mine unique from the other pods out here? Am I regurgitating information or am I talking about things from a different perspective? Right? So let's just keep talking, y'all, especially keep talking to the youth. When you're in charge with the youth, you have to continue to talk with them and make sure they're on the right path because you have so much game and knowledge and leverage to help them. But so many times we have adults that's there to hurt the youth and they do bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like tell them bullshit. They're not the cleanest example. And that is unfortunate. And I'm sorry for those children. And at the last thing, keep talking to your loved ones. You know what I mean? Keep talking to your loved ones and keep talking to your children especially. Keep talking with them because you never know how much you might have saved them from doing anything, self-harm or harm to others. So you just got to keep talking with them and let them know that they love and you spending the time to constructively criticize and praise and nurture them and discipline them and do everything. So just keep talking. But most importantly, keep talking to yourself. And if you're doing a good job, pat yourself on the back. You know what I mean? You know when you're doing a good job. You know when you're trying to do the right thing. And do not, when you're talking to yourself, and you're talking to others, right? When it's self-reflection time, don't hold all that shit in. Don't hold all that shit with you, but let it naturally release without doing anything negative, alcohol, drugs, abuse, right? Anything that can be perceived negative because you're not in the right mind to enjoy your alcohol, drugs, or whatever else you may want to do that you do to relax, right? I ain't judging nobody on whatever you got to do to get through your day. But I hope we got positive things, not eating too much sugar, right? Not drinking all that soda. I hope not eating too much kale. Like whatever it is that can negatively affect your body, let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we going to keep that real on that, all right? All right, y'all, we ready to move on? Let's get into the meat of this joint, man. We're going deep in the vault for my machine stuff, man. So let's do it. Politics as usual. Let's get it. Okay. Man, I started doing my stuff in my classes, too. My book finally came, man, so y'all know what's going on. Fantastic music it is, man. Hey, if you ever need some vibe, lo-fi, chill, jazz hop, all that fantastic music on YouTube, man. For every channel that's out there, B, that's my go-to. There's a lot of channels that play the same music and all that, but fantastic, man. Fantastic music. So do what you got to do. Politics as usual. Now, all these tariffs games, man. Why are we doing all this? Like, why are we doing all this, man? I get it. The gangster shit. America the gangster. America the gangster. The thing is, our media makes us think we are still the world power that we were back in the days. And our military is the world military, but we don't know what everybody else got. So that's why we be trying to get into everybody else shit. Talking about, oh, you can't have a nuclear weapon. Motherfucker, you got a nuclear weapon. Why the fuck, you know what I mean? America the bully. Or is it America the gangster, America the bully? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, though. Who knows in this given time? But, China imposed an 84% on tariff on U.S. goods, and then the EU says it would add new tariffs to American goods. Now, that's not good for American businesses. We all know that. And this is not a Cold War. This is a trade war, but it's not good for American businesses because the companies got to pay for that shit before it gets to the consumer. And then they got to pass it to consumer. The small businesses might not be able to afford that shit. That's why I'm glad I went into consulting. However, product don't talk back and product can't be late. Now, this is in response to our tariffs against everyone in the world to bring down our national debt. Now, it's gangster. However, can we trust this administration to bring our deficit down and put money in their people's pockets? Can we trust this administration to bring our deficit down and put money in their people's pockets? Can we trust this administration to bring our deficit down or put money in their people's pockets? Cut wasteful spending and not cut service to Americans. No, we can't. No, we can't. No, we can't because it's 3 months. This ain't 3 years. This ain't the third year of this administration. This is the third month, B. We got 4 years. So China raised its tariffs and fuck that after the first time. Now we raised our shit to 125%, right? The U.S. said, fuck it, we raising our shit to 145%. Then China, you know what I'm saying? So come on. Like, if I'm not mistaken, China's shit is at 145%. No, our shit's at 145%. China's at 125%. So everything we get from China is 125% more. So all that cheap-ass Temu shit, all that cheap-ass Shein shit, it's a wrap, B. All y'all weave, all y'all lashes, all y'all weave, all that shit. It's a wrap, B. Y'all ain't wearing that shit. Y'all ain't wearing that shit. Natural it is, huh? However, this the problem that's like, yo, B, if Trump said we want to bring American companies to bring their manufacturing back here so we can produce the shit, first of all, our work is going to cost too much. And that don't mean the quality going to get better. So Trump said, oh, okay, then, I ain't going to put the tariff on phones, computers, and microchips. Phones, computers, and microchips are exempt from Trump's tariffs. You might as well make all fucking electronics. What about the TVs and shit, B? Like, come on, B, you can't do that. Like, motherfucker, and anybody that want to upgrade in the living room, shit, and all that shit, I'm glad I did my TV. I'm glad I did my couch and all this shit. Even though he's saying shit, throwing rocks and hiding his hand, I mean, you can't do that, B. Man, I'm glad I got my shit. I'm glad I got my shit. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? So, what's going around and what I'm thinking, like other people who can talk politics because they understand politics, did Trump cave or did he get what he wanted? We talking about it, right? He got motherfuckers acquiescing in what do you want to do, right? Because I thought he wanted to bring American manufacturing back, right? That's what he said. This all sound good. Bring American jobs back to Americans. Let's get the people out of the country that's taking the black jobs. You know what I'm saying? However, when you don't put tariffs on phones, computers, and chips, these electronic companies or technological companies are not going to bring their manufacturing back to the U.S. But I thought that was the reason to put the tariffs on them so the businesses could bring it back and then we can take care of our national debt. But if you give them away, then they have to bring their shit back. Well, then what the fuck are we talking about? Why help them out? So I'm confused, to say the least. Shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's politics. Politics is saying one thing and doing another motherfucking other. So, I don't know, B. And then he still, you know what I'm saying, this administration fucking with higher learning, right? At this point in time, it's almost say higher learning is a sham. Shit. I think everything should be online self-paced for college from here on out. Shit, like, cause it don't make no sense. On my program right now for my life coaching shit, it's all on, like, I gotta get I ain't gonna tell y'all the process, but you know what I'm saying. The whole in the classroom shit is over with, B. So they need to cut the cost of that shit. But Trump cancels $2 billion for Harvard, alleging antisemitism. Talking about, I'm gonna make y'all a political organization since y'all got so many thoughts and let motherfuckers do all this shit on campus. Like, Trump, man. Gangster, right? Like, we thought George Bush was a gangster, right? George Bush second, right? Shit. George W. Bush? Shit. Man, ain't shit on Trump with this gangster shit he on. You know what I mean? Remember, this is month 3. But we already said that. Excuse me. He's throwing whatever out there, right? And if it doesn't fit, he's trying to make it fit, right? So just remember, this is month 3. But, man, motherfuckers standing with Harvard like, dog, you can't do that shit, fam. What happened to free speech? So, man, this is month 3. That's all I got to say, all right? All right, let me know in the comments, y'all. Let's get into it. NBA. All right, last week, Denver fired Mike Malone and will not bring back GM Calvin Booth for like 3-4 games left in the season. What the fuck? Mike Malone won the most games as coaching team history, won the 2023 chip. They was 4th in the West. And is it chip or ship? I say chip. Championship. It should be ship, but I say the chip. The C in front of I just say chip. We got a chip, but I don't know. Because it's championship. So I say chip. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? 4th in the West at time of firing. Now, Calvin Booth, he came in after the cat that got their roster to where they could win, and he left and went to Minnesota, right? And then Calvin Booth been there over the last 2-3 years or whatever. And then the cat went to Minnesota, made a team to beat Denver and all that. We know the history. But this is a problem with the post and the point, the GM and the coach. Why? The coach want to win games. The GM like, hey, yo. Hey, man, I got these young motherfuckers on the roster, man. Play them, dog. I drafted them, man. We get to spend less cheese or whatever. But at the same time, he max motherfucking Yoke, Jamal Murray, and Aaron Gordon. So, or not Aaron Gordon, but Michael Porter Jr. Like, I don't even know why he maxed Michael Porter Jr. right that fast, though. Like, take this 1-2 year young blood. But he did all that. So now you got your draft picks, and the coach, like, man, I'm winning with these vets, Westbrook, all these cats. But then the GM, you didn't re-sign cats from the championship team, KCP, Uncle Jeff, and man, what's my man's name that was shooting the shade? Brown, was it last name Brown? Y'all know what I'm talking about. He went to Indiana, he went to Toronto. I don't know where he at though, but after he left Denver, because he fit Denver so well, he ain't played the same yet. So this is what I don't think. Like, Jokic agreed with firing them both. Door number 1. Jokic agreed with firing them both. Door number 2. Jokic is pissed they fired Malone. The latter would mean Jokic would be ready to go. The former is on Jokic, right? Joker. Bottom line is the GM didn't re-sign the veterans that helped them win. The coach didn't play the younger players that helped them win. We'll see how this goes. Jokic is clear. I got the notification shortly before the announcement and accepted it. That's what he said, right? That's what he said. Jokic was clear. I got the notification shortly before the announcement and accepted it. Ain't nothing you can do. We finna fire these motherfuckers. Okay, shit. What the fuck? Man, we can't keep the coach. Like, come on, man. We can't finish the season with the coach. No, we want him gone right now. We're gonna fire his ass at the end of the year anyway. Fucking fire him now, man. The fuck he supposed to do? I ain't playing no more and shit. You ain't got shit to do, man. Shout out to Mike Malone. Shout out to Calvin Booth. The Wolves find themselves playing the Lakers right now because they lost that game last week to the Bucks. You know what I mean? And shout out to Bobby, 18-10-2 in his return. You know what I mean? It was a great night on the couch last week, Tuesday, right? It was a lot of games. The Wolves was up like 25, and then the Bucks came back and won. The Lakers got ahead. The Thunder came back after the Luka injection, which the league rescinded halfway through the fourth, and the Thunder won by 20. Right? That was their 51st double-digit win of the season, which was a record. The Warriors and Suns, the Warriors killed the Suns. The Suns are done. They can't make the playoffs, and that was TNT Tuesday. And it's over with now. There's no more TNT Tuesday with Shaq, Lefko, Vince, and Candace. The shit is done. Shout out to Lefko, Parker, Vince, and Shaq. They brought their own flair, and I'm going to miss that Tuesday shit. It was a different thing because Shaq was the OG on the thing, so he assumed the Godfather shit. And I like that show. I like that show a lot. Wednesday, fam. Tearing up. I'm tearing up right when Luka to give me that towel and that lip got the quiver when you tried to bar. You know what I'm saying, man? Yo, they had Luka crying on the bench, a tribute video. That shit, I'm telling you, my shit was like, damn. The emotion of wanting to be somewhere and they tell you you're not good enough for them. The emotion of wanting to be somewhere and they tell you you're not good enough for them. The emotion of wanting to be somewhere and they telling you that you're not good enough for them. That shit fucking hurts. You know what I mean? Hurts. And then when that ball went up, he said, fucking murder, murder, death, death, kill, kill. He had 31, 3, 3, and 3 in the first half, ended up with like 40-something. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I agree. Somebody said, you know, that's when he became a Laker because he cried and got that shit over when it was done. Ja with the grenade. Ja with the grenade, throwing it into the crowd. I like that shit. Fuck what y'all talking about. He ain't doing the gun shit, but you got to outlaw the gun for everybody. You just can't tell one motherfucker you can't do the gun no more. You can, but coming from the organization, yeah. The league, no. Right? So if the organization let him get this shit off the league, really can't say nothing, Ja, because this is a country filled with guns, motherfucker. Like, you can't tell him he can't do the gun. But fuck all the niggas hating. That's because it's dope. He went away from the gun and threw the grenade. He played Call of Duty. He played whatever games he liked to play. It's witty. It's witty. It was funny. It's funny, too. It's funny. TNT had their final Thursday inside, and they did the pregame outside the mansion at Techwood, and it was amazing. Ernie got a standing ovation outside. They made sure of that. Some things just don't make sense, right? Some things just don't make sense, but this is what I will tell you with this inside shit. They go on ESPN and it's fine and dandy, but it's just, some things don't make sense. But whoever owns the past owns the future. Whoever owns the present owns the past, right? So it's just that simple, y'all. Think about it. Think about it, man. Think about it. And move accordingly in your life. Make it make sense, y'all. All right. Final day of the season. Man, the Warriors and Clippers was the best game. They were hooping. Final play for Warriors. Sideline out of bounds. Pie screen with Curry, like some circle stuff, right? Kawhi had Curry. Hill on a big circle gets open. And he was possibly the second or third option on the play. Jimmy passing the ball. But he had 5 seconds once he caught the ball. So why force a bad off-balance tray ball from the 3-point wing extended? Either pump fake, one dribble left, one dribble right? Shout out to, I don't understand. That was a bad shot. Right? Shout out to Ant-Man for leading the league and made 3-point field goals. Last year was Grayson Allen, and he's the youngest to do so. Shout out to Ant-Man, you know what I mean? Shout out to Ant-Man also for having the highest point per game in franchise history with the Timberwolves. Shout out to Ant-Man for that. Shout out to Jokic for averaging a triple-double for the season, third player in league history. Utah, Washington, Charlotte, 14% odds to get the number 1 pick. Washington was number 1 all the way, but they came second due to their record because they won a regular season game. You can't ask athletes to keep on losing film. He made an incredible shot on Sunday to win that game. Oklahoma City Thunder set a record for games leading in the conference. They like 14-something games they led. That's a record. And they led the league in point differential, which was a record. Man, and motherfuckers don't think they can win. We didn't know all of this in the beginning of the season, but hell yeah, they could win this shit. So speaking of they could win this shit, regular season is done. The playoffs are here. Play-in games start tonight, right? So we're going to talk about it after I get through the business of the day. Suns fire Coach Bud. 36-46 in his one season. So let me get this right. Monty Williams took them to the finals, firing him the next year, and they won 60-something games. We bring in Frank Vogel, won the title with the Lakers in the bubble in 2020. We fire him after one season. We bring in Coach Bud, fire him after one season. That's 3 coaches you paying right now, Ishmael. What's going on, fam? What's going on? If we could talk about the KD, the the KD, the Devin Booker, the Bradley Beal shit. Man, I don't want to say KD a coach killer, but shit, everywhere he go, motherfuckers get fired. Bradley Beal, like, man, when the motherfucker don't want you, family, you still want to stay? Like, man, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. But he knew that he wasn't getting that no trade clause again in his contract. Ain't no team gonna sign off on that shit. And once he give it up, he had to get it back. And Devin Booker, is it time to go? Is it time for Devin Booker to say, I'm a better 2 than a 1? That's what I want to know. Shit, bring him in the mill. Pelicans fired GM David Griffin. The team was 209 and 263 with him. David Griffin got fired because that karma finally caught up to him. He should have never fired Alvin Gentry. Then he hired Stan Van for 1 year. Then he got my mans down there right now. But I will give David Griffin some bail. Besides firing Alvin Gentry, which shouldn't have happened. It's not his fault with all the injuries and all the Zion issues and the Brandon Ingram injuries and all the other motherfuckers' injuries. But all that Zion shit, it's fucked up. Think about David Griffin. Someone would be glad to add him, but he shouldn't have fired Alvin Gentry. Isaiah Thomas. The LeBron comments about Bron should be fined for warming up shirtless and shit without no Lakers gear on. Talk about that ain't professionalism. I said, what? And I had to think about it from Isaiah's point of view. You in the gym. You ain't in the practice facility. You ain't in the summertime working out. You ain't on the weekend working out. You at the gym or the arena with fans in there. But I said, that's a funny opinion. However, Brown is always professional. He's always professional and dressed and post-game shit. It's crazy. But motherfuckers hating on Zeke. Got YouTube videos on Zeke. That's crazy. Were there fans in the arena? Yes. Was it a closed practice? No. Okay, then it's a conversation. That's it, but no fine. But Brown said, what'd he say on Twitter? Like, oh, man, I will say something, but never mind. Nigga, I ain't even got time today type shit. So, whatever. All right, y'all, let's get into these play-in picks. Hawks versus Magic. Magic. Why? The Magic are healthier than the Hawks, and I'm taking the Magic, period, over the Hawks, because the Hawks don't have Jalen Johnson, right? Magic. Grizzlies, Warriors. I'm taking the Warriors. Why? Coaching. Curry's a better coach than the Grizzlies' new coach, Tuamas Lisalo, whatever. However, Jimmy has a quad contusion. However, Jimmy said he'll be fine, and Steph has something with his ankle or knee or something like that. But here's the caveat. The Warriors have never won a play-in game, but they will be at the crib, though. They 0-3 in play-in games, y'all. Dame Dollar's out for the start of the playoffs. The minimum game 1. They said the blood clot is getting smaller in his calf, which is great for Dame, just for him regularly. And Joe Dumars is close to becoming the New Orleans Pelicans president, so replacing David Griffin. All right? So those are my picks. I got Magic and Warriors tonight. Now, Nico Harrison, along with new Mavs CEO Rick Wells, held an hour-long session Tuesday according to ESPN Morning with a select group of Dallas-based media, and they talked about the Doncic for Anthony Davis trade, right? This is what Nico said, and this is all Nico got to fucking say, too. You motherfuckers shut up talking to me, first of all, about what the fuck. Quote, there's no regrets on the trade, right? There's no regrets on the trade. Part of my job is to do the best thing for the Mavericks, not only today, but also in the future, and some of the decisions I'm going to make are going to be unpopular. That's my job, and I have to stand by it, right? Now, Harrison did make other deals when motherfuckers wasn't liking it. They wasn't feeling the Kyrie when he first did that shit, right? And he referred to those deals talking about trades for Kyrie Irving, Daniel Gafford, P.J. Washington, and what he gave up, right? And they was talking all that shit. So that's just me, B. I'm fucking with Nico. All that death threat, all that fire Nico shit. He made other shit that y'all didn't like. Yeah, Luka gone, but Luka gone now, B. That shit is over with. Ain't not gonna happen that man. Wednesday's playing games. Heat Bulls. Bulls, why? Bulls are playing better than the Heat, and we exposed them on defense. You know what I'm saying? Mavericks versus Kings. Mavs, why? The Mavericks are healthy and minus Kyrie have something to prove after the Luka trade. I'm fucking with that lineup over what the Kings got. All right? Going through my first round matchups, whoever the Cavs getting to play in, I got Cavs in 6. Bucks Pacers 4 or 5, I got Bucks in 6. Knicks Pistons, Knicks Pistons. I'm saying Pistons is 7. I said it. Pistons is 7, B. Celtics. Who the fuck the Celtics got? I done forgotten shit. Who the fuck the Celtics playing, B? What the fuck? The Celtics playing the 7 seed. Who the fuck is that, B? Who the Celtics play, y'all? Ah, man, I gotta check. NBA playoffs here. Sorry, y'all. I'm like, who the fuck? NBA playoffs. Who the Celtics playing, B? Oh, we don't know. Okay. We don't know. So whoever they be, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I ain't slow, motherfucker. All right, Celtics in 5, whoever the fuck they play. Out in the West, Thunder in 5, whoever the fuck they play. Nuggets, Clippers. Clippers in 7. Lakers, T-Wolves. Lakers in 6. Rockets, whoever the fuck they play. Rockets in 7. Now, for my MVP, I had picked Anthony Edwards or Tatum. That shit ain't happened. So, it's Jokic, Shea, or Giannis, right? If I had a pick, you have to reward winning. However, Jokic averaged a triple-double. And is Jokic the baddest motherfucker in the league? See, it's years when Jokic shouldn't have won that he won. And this year he should have won. That's that bullshit. But, like, Shea should have won last year. Shea should have won last year type shit. But he averaging over 30 this year, and they blowing niggas out. They up 14, 15 games in the West. Man, I think I'm going with Shea. I'm going with Shea because these people be tripping with the MVP votes. I'm rolling with Shea. Rookie of the year, I had Edie. No, it's my man from Stephon Castle from San Antonio. Defensive player of the year was Vic, but since he hurt himself, man, shit, man, I don't even know. Since he hurt himself, it's easy to say Draymond. I don't think I can go Draymond. Man, damn. It might have to be a guard. It might have to be Lou Dort, fam. It might have to be Lou Dort. Coach of the year, I had Doc and Bud. Hell no, it's Bickerstaff in Detroit. Because that team was shitty last year. Western Conference Finals, I got Suns and Wolves and the Thunder. Hell no. But Thunder, you know what I'm saying? Eastern Conference Finals, I got Celtics, Bucks. Maybe. And, shit, maybe, motherfucker. And then I can see that. Maybe. And I got the Celtics repeating, y'all. So let me know in the comments, man. Let me know in the comments, baby. All right, last night, WNBA draft, man. Let's talk about it. It was cool. I don't like the draft when y'all talking that motherfuckers can hear you all the damn time. That shit kind of weak. Like, we got to be quiet. We can't talk too loud out there. I don't like that shit, B. That shit is kind of bugged out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's I just don't like that. However, Paige, number 1. I was like, we knew she's going number 1. It ain't no fucking issue. But I was like, who the fuck is that with Paige? Like, damn. And then they said, AZ. I said, that's AZ fun. She cleans up really nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she cleans up really nice. Hey, Kiki Irafan's dress was beautiful as she was. Oh, man, that's a beautiful black woman right there. And I was like, shout out to Russ. You see Russ for styling Georgia Amore. Her little suit was fly. 5'6", Amore. Fuck the colleges that don't want little ass guards. She 5'6", Hannah Cadago 5'6". My killer 5'4", average 40 and 10 this year. Y'all don't want her? Anissa Morrow was fly. She reminds me, somebody, she got that scissor look. She just, little scissor. Chicago, baby. You know what it is. Hey, Haley Van Lith. What she wore, her dress is fly too. She looked all right. Number 11 to Chicago. Was like, oh, this is a good ass pick in the first round. This is a steal, right? And then Chicago traded with Minnesota on like Monday or Sunday for the pick. And then Isaiah James to Dallas, though, man, it's Isaiah, Paige and somebody else though they got. Man, I like, ooh, that's a hell of a steal. And second round, I'm like, who the fuck is Aaliyah? Nah, she was fine too. Them girls clean up really good. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Paige. Man, let's talk about Paige and her business acumen, right? She was an investor in the Unrivaled League when they came to her, right? Remember UConn motherfuckers, man. Fee and Stewie, right? She would make more in her season next year with the Unrivaled League than in 4 seasons, her first 4 years in the WNBA combined. And I was talking to Jay, y'all know, friend of the show, contributor to the show, and he like, dog, the WNBA, they shouldn't allow that league to happen, fam. What's the sense of watching that shit then? You know what I mean? They getting paid more money, they playing harder, all that shit. I mean, man, the W's in trouble if this new collective bargaining doesn't get the players what they think they've earned, given the percentage of BRI that is actually there. Let me say this again. The W is in trouble in this new collective bargaining agreement if the players do not get what they think they've earned, given the percentage of BRI that is actually there. BRI is basketball-related income. The WNBA is not making paper, y'all. You know what I mean? We all know it. So therefore, you got to chill. It's a reality check, G. Y'all not getting millions of dollars a season to play in the W. It ain't enough money there. Until women start supporting the WNBA, it's not going to bubble. The men are there. Hello, we here. The women got to talk. The women got to be supported, man. Tell me the last time y'all seen a woman with a WNBA jersey or T-shirt on. Mm-hmm. Just walking around and shit. Not at a women's basketball game, college, high school. Just walking around this bitch. Do the math. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Quick ones. Let me see. Shout out to Rory McIlroy for winning the Masters to complete his Grand Slam. One of 6 men in history to compete the feat. Congrats to you, Rory. VP JD Vance with the Ohio State Championship trophy and almost dropped the shit. It's clear he didn't watch the championship game. The trophy's in 2 pieces, nigga. They hold it up and the coach hold it like this. Come on, B. You just try to pick up the whole damn thing. Silly. Shedeaur will not attend the draft. Why would he? All the hate y'all talking about I'm dropping. I'm not finna sit there so y'all can take pictures of me and memes of me. I'm gonna be at the crib with my people, wherever we gonna be at. Nigga, with my daddy and my chick and my mom and my siblings and all that. We good. But Travis Hunter and 16 others they was there. Dope. My thing is, you know, the draft is notorious for having motherfuckers there day 2. Some motherfuckers might be there day 3. Now, if they want to come day 2, that's something different. But these motherfuckers on night 1 thinking they might go. So that's what they had to do. But they invited 16 or 17 for day 1. No need for 40 people there waiting 2 days to get called and shit, B. Nah. And league, this is the players' most significant moment, not the fans. Once again, the draft is not about the fans. It's about the players. It's about the fans on the percentage of the pie, 25. The players, 75. The league, this is the players' most significant moment, not the fans. Who in the fuck wants to go to Green Bay to get drafted? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to Green Bay to a Packer game. I live in Wisconsin. I ain't never been to the motherfucking Packer game. I don't want to go to Green Bay. I don't want to go to Green Bay to sit on no motherfucking high school stadium bleachers and shit. What the fuck? I need a seat. And the seats are up high. I need a seat. Nobody wants to go to fucking Green Bay to get drafted and have to go to Appleton, Wisconsin for a draft party afterwards. No, thank you. If it were me, though, I'm going to Green Bay to get drafted, motherfucker, for sure. Then I'm chartering a PJ to Milwaukee or Chicago for my after-draft party and shit because I got to get the fuck to my place the next day. So we out of there, be like, hey, man, we're going to have a nice-ass dinner, and y'all fly me out in the morning, be whatever the fuck it got to be. They going to send me a PJ to get to where I got to go. Send my PJ to Chicago. So me, my mama, my daddy, my brother, my sister, my girl, whatever, we at the fucking shit in Green Bay. But best believe, motherfucker, in Milwaukee, 2-hour ride, or Chicago, 3.5 hour. Ooh, shit. 3.5 hour drive? Hell no. We flying, nigga. We about that bitch. Travis Hunter, and if he can't play both sides of the ball, this is what he told ESPN, motherfucker. Well, ESPN wrote the article. Quote, it's never playing football again. Fuck it, that's it. If he can't play both sides of the ball, it's never playing football again, quote, because I've been doing it my whole life and I love being on the football field. I feel like I can dominate on each side of the ball, so I really enjoy doing it. Fuck around and play with him if y'all want to. Once y'all draft him, y'all talking about he ain't playing both sides of the ball, he said he ain't playing no more. It's a wrap. And Nico, my man, the quarterback from Tennessee, he got the NIL deal when he came out. $8 million over 4 years. That's $2 million a year. He had $2.2 million coming in his final year coming up. He wanted $4 million because Cats was transferring down to Miami and all this stuff from Georgia. And he like, hold up, B. They getting 4. I'm a better quarterback than them. I need 4 too. Right? Motherfuckers in the portal aren't. And the coach like, fuck that. We deuces then. But how you do that ain't got nowhere to go though. So hopefully the brother got somewhere to go. You only do that when somebody else going to pay you, but you really want to stay at Tennessee. But who going to take you when they know you really want to stay at Tennessee and you're using us for a bargaining chip? Perfect is the enemy of good. Perfect is the enemy of good. Perfect is the motherfucking enemy of good. And value is what someone else is willing to pay for something. Good luck, G. That's all I got to say, man. For real. I want to do a life accuser, teacher, coach, but I'm done. Like, I ain't saying shit. Because motherfuckers fucking around and finding out right now with me, man. But you know what? The banquet was the banquet, regardless of the hate. All right, y'all, hit me up, man. Keep the conversation going with me in the comments, man. Get confidence together. I got to get confidence t-shirts, man. I got to get confidence, man. Just confidence, and then in the clutch on some shirts, so you can get confidence in the clutch. I don't want it to say confidence in the clutch. It's going to be too small right here, but it got to say I got to get confidence at least. Because if I do confidence in the clutch, I might have to do confidence in the clutch, though. I might have to do the whole thing. We'll see. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Listen to and follow Network on various platforms. Y'all know what it is, man. Follow, share, rate, review is important. Do all that, man. Weekly, Donald Nelson, D-Nell, Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Little D, Don Rilla Digger, and Don Loke. Host the Confidence in the Clutch podcast with Donald Nelson. Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, religion, politics, and society. Man, I love y'all. Have a safe and healthy night, man. You know what I'm saying? You listen during the daytime, create a great day on purpose, y'all. Have a great week. Happy Easter to all of you to celebrate, man. Jesus did die for you, so you better do the right thing, man. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.